Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. Hey, 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 Libra gang. What's good, my beautiful Libras? And welcome to your general reading. We're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch the genders, switch the roles, do what you got to do, and leave the rest. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, to purchase anything, to make a donation to the channel, or to become a member, all info on how to do so is in the description box below. Please remember the energies in the readings can be, exchanged, interchangeable. Okay, it may or may not resonate for you. You can switch the genders, switch the roles, do what you gotta do, leave the rest. If you don't like what comes up in the cards, take it up with the stars, because that's where I get my messages from above. Know what I mean? Okay. So, I'm trying to think where I got that from. Know what I mean? I'm trying to think, where did I get that? Who did I get that off of? I don't remember. So, the overall energy, my beautiful Libras, we're going to see what's your word for today? What's the overall energy that is going to describe what's currently going on? I have cinnamon incense and it just smells so good, so good, so good. Oh, somebody could smell really good. Okay, Oshuni vibes. We've got the yellow. Okay, Oshun. So yeah, she likes cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon is a really good incense to attract, purify, purification, attraction, love, all of that good stuff. Okay, speeding the process of things up as well. Okay, so cards, they're not ready, darling. Are you ready? 100%. Somebody here could be Spanish, Latino. I'm hearing Mexican, okay, or they could be European Spanish. I'm getting something about Spanish. I just heard Puerto Rican as well. Okay, oh so reckless and oh so loyal. Okay, hold on a minute now. Let's do that again. Okay, so somebody needs to be careful because someone's loyalty may be tested, okay? But we're going to do that again, darling. This is for my beautiful Libra. Okay, also strategic and also humorous. Also strategic is the overall energy. Then we have also humorous. Okay, I just heard laughing all the way to the bank. And I'm saying that because I saw the rich bitch kind of wanting to slide out of this deck right here, okay? So for some of you, you have to be very strategic when it comes to the moves that you're making, okay? So don't say more than what's necessary to be said, or maybe you do have to speak a lot. Maybe it's a distraction technique, okay? It could be anything, okay? But you have to be very strategic in your moves that you're making, okay? So just think about everything. Be methodical, because the original red energy was also reckless. So I feel because I put that back, I feel like you want to avoid some type of tower moment, or you don't want to do something recklessly. You don't just want to follow your impulses. You want to make sure that you're planning, and you know what I mean? Everything that you do, there's a reason behind it. Okay, so that's good energy, or this is what the divine is saying that you need to do. Okay, you need to think about things before you do them, but you don't need to tell people the moves that you're making and why you're doing it. Just do what you're doing. Or that there's a reason behind everything that you do. So it's almost like you don't have to explain this to people. There could be people around you that want to know why you're doing something the way that you're doing it. So I don't need to explain that to you. You know what I mean? Okay. Also, there could be somebody that's plotting and planning and scheming to come towards you, Libra. Okay, and then we have also humorous at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like it's something that's going to make you happy or make you smile or make you laugh. Or I'm hearing the jokes on them. So maybe somebody thought that they have played you, or somebody may thought that they got one up on you or something. But you're just the joke's on you, darling. You know what I mean? Someone feels like you're some dickhead. You're just that's what the fuck you thought, darling. That could be a strategy as well. Maybe you're someone that's always laughing, acting a bit like an airhead, but you're just Oh, but we do have also loving and also happy underneath that. Okay. Let's stick to the positive message, darling. Something's going to make you very happy, Libra. Or, you know, that what was your other reading? I remember pulling the card. Hold on, because I think it's still over here. Strategy is the path to success. So that could be what you're doing. You know, you want to make sure that you're happy, or you want to make sure that you get the result that you, yeah, strategy is the path to success. So, you know, you want to be successful with something. So you have to be strategic about it. What's coming towards my beautiful Libras? Libra gang, gang, Libra gang, gang. Oh, someone's sexy and saucy, darling. We have the redhead. It says feisty, sexy, and passionate. Maybe being sexy is a strategy, darling. Okay, but you're very passionate. I feel like somebody finds that very attractive. This is like my Queen of Wands card. Some of you could have fire sign placements, but does not have to be, okay? You also have very passionate and creative ideas. The redhead energy, okay? So your hair could be red, it doesn't have to be, but if it's not, I just feel like you've got a lot of things that you really want to do, but like I said, you have to be strategic about doing it, okay? Yeah, we have the bandana here, which says mischievous, rebellious, and delinquent. There could be somebody around you that could be, again, plotting. Like, this is kind of like that outlaw card, okay? Could be trying to plot to try and take something from you, but like I said earlier, the joke is on them, okay? Someone can't take nothing from you, especially when you are the creator, you know, and you can always reinvent yourself. So if somebody is trying to like copy you or whatnot, you can just change it up. That's the beauty of being like creative, okay? But I'm also getting that somebody may want you, or there's something that you're very passionate about that you really want, and you're going to do whatever you can do to get it. But, okay, let's move on. Okay, well, thank God. The ethers are here like, listen now. I don't know where that was going, darling. We have the natural hair guru. It says prayers, honors, and spirit guides. Yeah, so your spirit guides are around you. We have the lace wig, denial, deception, and foolishness that wanted to fall out there. So there could be someone that's covering something up, or somebody's in denial about something, or somebody's not showing who they truly are, okay? But we'll just leave that and we'll focus on these two. Okay, so you're again being strategic. So this could be like for example, with myself, if my guides don't tell me, I ain't doing it. I'm always consulting with my guides. I'm always trying to make sure I'm getting confirmation. Okay, I don't even really like pull myself cards. I do that in the morning on my altar because I want to know the energy for the day. But like, I'm someone, like, I read nature a lot, okay? And I just get downloads and things like that. And it's a feeling. And I remember when I was researching my human design, the power is in my sacral chakra. So they were saying that, like, because I'm a hybrid of two different things, they said that, like, I have to, I can only go with what I feel is necessary. Like, whatever lights me up. And I thought that makes so much sense. Because, like, if anybody's trying to rush me or trying to make me do things on their time and it makes me feel uncomfortable, it's like I get burnt out, or I get distressed, or I get really frustrated. But when I do things when I want to do them, things go really well, okay? So I was like, that makes so much fucking sense. So it's really important to kind of learn yourself, like find out what your life path number is, as I'm always saying in the readings, because it helps you to understand things. And then so like if somebody's like projecting onto you, you know that it's a them problem, because you're just like, I already know myself. I know my genetic makeup. I know my human design. I know my astrological makeup. I know what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. I know what's in alignment and what's not in alignment. And what you're telling me to do is not in alignment of what I should be doing, because the divine didn't say so. Like, you know what I mean? So for some of you, you could be really in tune with your guys, like on a different level and a different frequency. And you know when somebody else is in tune and when they're not in tune, or when they're just not there yet. They may be getting there, but they're just not there yet, because an in tune person would know, okay, you're like this, you have to wait for this. So I understand that and I respect that. Okay, if anybody's trying to force you to do something on their time, they're not the one, or they're not operating on the same frequency as you. Do you know what I mean? So again, with the oh so strategic, everything is not necessarily, I don't want to say that everything is a strategy. It can come across like that, because that's what came out. Somebody could be viewing you like that. Okay, like you're using your powers as some sort of like cheat code, but it's not even about that. It's just that I'm following my divine path, okay? And if it's not in alignment, or if it doesn't light me up, Because you see how she's lit up there? And again, with the human design that I was researching, it says you have to say yes to what lights you up. Okay? So it's like, if it doesn't light me up, or if I don't feel it, because the sacral chakra is the feeling. Okay? If I don't feel it, or if it doesn't, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't drive me, it doesn't fuel me, it doesn't, then it's a no from me. Okay? So you have to go with how you feel about something. Okay? And that is your strategy. Your strategy is, I go based on what the vibe is. If the vibe is off, it's a no from me. If the vibe is on, it's a no from me. But you're able to differentiate between whether or not something is off, or whether it's paranoia, if that makes sense. Because, you know, sometimes we be feeling stuff and it's just our own paranoia that's being manifested into a sensation. And it's not like, you know, like when some people can suffer from anxiety, for example. So that's kind of like a spirit that's inside of you that's telling you, like, no, like the spirit of fear. Like, you're just like, oh my goodness, I can't do this, I can't do that. Some of you could be suffering from like PTSD or something. So that can like scramble your senses sometimes a little bit, because you could feel like, I don't want to do something, and you think that it's coming from the divine, but it's not. It's coming from your own inner demons or whatnot. So it's just about being able to, like, you know what I mean? Decipher between the two, okay? I hope I'm making some sense. Okay, but if you are, you know, spiritual or whatnot, somebody finds that really beautiful, really sexy, 1133, as I said, that you're really passionate about your spirituality and your connection to source, or you're passionate about being purified, or you're just passionate about taking divine guidance. Okay, for some of you could be praying. That could be what your strategy is. You know what I mean? I just pray about it. You know, that's what you should be doing, and watch how things happen. Like with myself, anytime I'm in a new connection, or anytime I speak to anyone new, I always say a prayer. I'm like, if this person is not on the same frequency as me, or if they're not divine and aligned, they may be fine, then dismantle it in whatever way you can. And then the relationship or the connection or the friendship breaks down. I know that was my guides, because I said a prayer before I started talking to someone. Like, you know what I mean? So again, the person, they can project and make it seem like it's you, but it's like, well, no, that was my guides saving me. So again, rejection is God's protection. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody was bad for you, but it just means that you asked for a specific thing. You asked for someone who's divine as fuck. This person isn't. They could have habits that you don't know about, or they could do something that you don't know about, and the divine is protecting you from that, or vice versa. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So again, think about your prayers. Think about what it is that you're saying. Think about the things that you request, and think about why sometimes things may not pan out in the way that you wanted it to. Well, what did you ask the divine? What did you pray about? You know what I mean? Sometimes things come in your life and then you misjudge it as it's something else. But you prayed for this. You prayed for something that was like, you know, going to fuel you. That was something that was sexy and this, that, and the third. And now you're kind of like turning your back to it. You know what I mean? So again, you have to make sure that you are mentally prepared for your manifestations, okay, when they show up. Are you on the right frequency to receive something? Because you can manifest things at any time, whether you're on a high or a lower frequency, to be fair. It's whether 1333, as I said, that it's whether or not you are on the right frequency to be able to receive that manifestation on the highest vibration. Okay, revelation. Right. Yep, we have the twists. It says entanglement, a twist and turn of events, and confusion. Yeah, so for some of you, this is your strategy so that you don't get caught up in some shit. You have to pray, or maybe you're praying about it. You need to pray about it. There also could be, because this is my 8 of Swords card, so there could be somebody that's trying to get you caught up. But again, the joke is on them. Somebody thinks that you're confused about something. But yeah, a twist and turn of events. I feel like you're going to turn the tables on somebody, or you're able to get out of something, because like I said, your connection to the divine is like this. So again, going back to your reading from the other day, if Jah is standing by my side, hey, then why should I be afraid? Hey, you know what I mean? Why should I be afraid if the divine is by my side? You know what I mean? Demon Slayer. People are trying to attack you like, all right, then come on then, mate. we have the wash day. It says cleanliness, purity, and routine. Exactly. Somebody needs to purify themselves here, darling. Okay. You know what I mean? Or this could be something that you need to do. Like maybe you need to cleanse your space. Sometimes it's just as simple as that. You know, negative energy, it likes clutter. It likes to attach itself to things. So sometimes it's just as simple as getting rid of something. Cleaning out things, okay? Or this could be something about your routine. Maybe every day you get up and you pray, you light your candles, you meditate, you do what you got to do, okay? You know. Let's see what the gods and the goddesses have to say in regards to this, please. And thank you. Please clarify the redhead. God, I'm like such an aromatherapist. I just love aromatherapy. Like this smells just like, this can put me to sleep. This incense, it's beautiful. Please clarify the redhead. Oh, God. Oh, gorgeous. Nefertiti, darling. It says, I am Nefertiti. I'm here to help you feel royal and beautiful. Let me beautify your life. Yes. So you deserve to have a beautiful life, Libra. And that's what you're going to get. Okay? And I feel like it's because you're very passionate about what it is that you do. Some of you could be like, I just had a costume designer. Okay? That was random, but for some of you that could be what you do, or you create jewelry, or you create something really beautiful, or this is a part of your life. You are the Empress energy, so you're here to bring and create beauty everywhere you go, okay? And you're here to live in beauty, around beauty, spread beauty, be beautiful. You know what I mean? Empress energy, Empress treatment. But that doesn't mean going around being a dick to people. Because I do know that a lot of people that like are high profile and shit, they're like absolute cunts. You don't have to be a bitch. You know what I mean? Because the Empress is a loving energy. Doesn't mean you have to exchange your energy with everybody, but you don't have to be mean to people, you know. But you're deserving of a royal and beautiful life, and that's what you're going to get. But again, it's about being strategic about how you're going to get there. So making sure that everything is, you know, is in alignment, is pure, is of the highest vibration. Because that's when it doesn't come with complications. That's when it doesn't come with stress. That's when it doesn't come with a price. Okay? Because a lot of people, they can manifest a lot. But it always comes with a price, or it always comes with a loss because it's not pure. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Underneath the naturalistas, it has friendships, collaboration, and support. Yeah, you're going to get the support that you need. You're going to be collaborating with people that are on the same spiritual frequency as you are. Okay, please clarify the natural hair guru. I am Osset. You're magical. This came out the other day, 1818, just as I said that. I am here to help you feel magical and enchanted. Let me conjure and materialize your heart's desires. Exactly. And again, this is on top of the natural hair guru. For some of you, you could be a guru, a spiritual guru of some kind, a spiritual teacher of some kind. Okay, or you're just practicing your spirituality, or you're looking into it. But this is where your power comes from. So I told you that in your last reading. Your ancestors are literally giving you this power. They are literally living through you. You light that candle and you ask them, this is what I want and this is how I want it to go down. Boom, bam, bosh. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt, darling. It's just that simple. I'm hearing the light within. Okay, please clarify the twists. Also, I'm getting something about locked in. Some of you, you're locked into something. Something is twisted. It's you know, something is, so you don't have to worry about anything. Or someone is locked into you, or you're just locked in. I don't know what that means, but something about being locked in. Some of you, maybe you're growing your locks, your own locks, okay? So you're starting the process by twisting. I am Shango. I'm here to help you feel victorious and triumphant. Let me fill you with power. Yes. Okay. So that could be what it is. The power is locked within your veins. Like literally in your DNA code. Okay. You can always get yourself out of something. Okay. Like nobody can trap you. Because the divine energy, it's freedom. So again, that's how you'll know if something isn't for you, because you feel restricted in some type of way. But you're going to be triumphant and victorious when it comes to something, especially if anybody's trying to do anything to you. And then, exactly, we have Eshu. I am Eshu. I'm here to help you strategize and conspire. Let me maneuver you a way out. I just said that. You know when everything is in alignment? You know when you're just that, you're just that bitch. Just saying. Underneath that, Obutala, I am Obutala. I'm here to help you feel calm and relaxed. Let me fill your life with peace. That's your birthright. I am Basset. I'm here to help you feel safe and protected. Let me guard you from evil. Exactly. So whatever someone's trying to get you caught up in, they're going to get themselves caught up, darling. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. So don't worry about it. Be sexy, be beautiful, be handsome, be courageous, be passionate, be in tune with your guides. Okay? Maybe this is somebody that's like trying to stop you from being with people or collaborating with people, but they're already locked in. Okay? But yeah. Beautiful energy. Let's get straight into the tarot with this one. Please clarify the red hand. Yeah, the Five of Swords. I was waiting for that energy because I could just feel it. This Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. Someone is watching you with hatred, envy, mind games, manipulation. Like I said, anyone who's trying to do anything towards you, anyone who's trying to sabotage you, because the Five of Swords can be a card of sabotage. Again, wanting to do anything at all costs. It's not going to work out. This is also you, like I said in the beginning, like getting what you want at all costs, but you're doing it the divine way. You know what I mean? You're asking the ethers, like, sort this shit out. Like, you're not... my mom always says, leave all vengeance to God. Like, you're not doing anything specifically, but on a spiritual level, that's a different story. Your guides have got you. Like, they're looking out for you. Like, okay, you're trying to fuck with the Empress? We'll see about that, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? But someone is, like, literally hating on you. But we always get that. We got that in your last reading. Okay, could be an Aquarius that could have, like, tried to get you caught up in some shit, but you maneuvered or you got yourself out or something. It's like somebody's trying to strategize or to try and plot on you, but it's not going to work out. This could also be you going, nah, 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 ha, 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 ha. Like, looking back at your enemies, thinking like, yeah, you thought you could play me, bitch. But it didn't work out like that. Because remember, the oh so humorous is at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just hearing the jokes on them. Okay. What do we have? The Sun, beautiful energy. Again, that's where you get your information from. The Sun is the source. You're charging yourself up. Leo energy could be very significant, okay? So you're creative. Also, Leo is the heart. So you are tapped into that heart chakra. You're doing things with love. With the love of the divine, with the love of your angels, with the love of your ancestors. Okay, your ancestors and your angels, they appreciate you and they love and they support you. So they will always give you that light. They will always give you that source. This is literally you, the child of the divine. Children of the sun. Okay, you are the child of the sun. So you will always get enlightenment. You always know where to go. You will always find a solution. You will always be happy. Okay, or find your happiness. Or find the pathway to happiness. Or this could be something that you're manifesting. You just want to be happy. But some of you, this could be about an actual son. Okay, maybe you're praying for your son to be protected. They're always victorious and triumphant over a situation, okay? But I'm getting you are children of the sun, or you're a child of the sun. That's where you get your power from. Okay, you're shining bright, you're warm, you're in the spotlight, people revolve around you. This could be why someone's hating on you. Somebody's literally hating on your shine. But it's almost like you're innocent and you're pure with that baby on the white horse there, representing purity. you go with what is of the highest vibration. Well, this is what you need to do. The 10 of Cups. To find your happiness. Again, if you're worried about family, there's no need to worry. If you're worried about your future, there's no need to worry. If you're worried about your fantasies, your wish fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment, there is no need to worry. I'm seeing you being very happy about something, being very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, because you brought something in. But people, they've been trying to stop you. They've been trying to put an end to things that you're doing. It's not going to work. They're going to be defeated because you're going to remain in your power. As the Emperor, you could be tapping into your opposite energy, Aries. You could have Aries placements. Okay, you could be taking your role or your position, or there could be an Emperor that's out here that is protecting you. Okay, or that could just be, the Emperor could represent the father, you know, looking down at you from the skies. Okay, or a father figure. Okay, we have the King of Swords. There's that Aquarian energy again. Okay, so again, the King of Swords is somebody who is extremely strategic, logical, not very emotional, okay? In fact, not emotional at all. Some may even say that he is completely detached. So this is saying that you are able to detach from a situation and take your emotions out of it because you're thinking logically, you're thinking methodically, you're being an air sign, okay? You're being honest and true also. But there could be somebody that's very jealous of you, that's trying to kind of get victory over you, but you're getting victory over this person. Okay? The King of Wands. There's that fire energy again. So again, being passionate and courageous to go after what it is that you want, being that leader, being strong, being disciplined. Yeah. It's like the King of Wands is going on his horse and he's going on a journey. He's going to give a message of love or something. Be careful though, because the devil is underneath that. But yeah, the King of Wands, it's either the King of Swords is trying to attack you or the King of Wands is. But either way, you're getting out of something. You don't have to worry. Or there's two people that are very passionate about you, but one is more logical. The other one is more impulsive. Or this could be you tapping into your mastering your impulses and mastering your mind. Okay? But just rely on that power because like I said, you can get out of anything that you want to get out of. Okay? You can purify yourself. Something is about routine as well. So if this is something about your creativity, you need to make sure that you are implementing it in your routine. Like if you want something to work out, make sure that you're putting work into it every day. Okay, this could be somebody who's like active, like somebody who exercises, does some kind of sport, they have some type of hobby. Okay, maybe you need to do that. You know what I mean? What is the Five of Swords, please? I told you. There you are, the Divine Feminine, the Empress. There you also are, Libra, the Three of Wisdom, the Three of Swords. Behind her, there's that beautiful rainbow. There's that rainbow. So if she's been hurt, she needs to remember who the fuck she is. Somebody's looking at you and they're hating on you because you are beautiful. You are abundant. There's a lot of growth in your life. You have a lot of creativity. You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of resources. You are connected to source. The divine has always got you. You always get, like I said, you're always landing on your feet. Like a cat. Meow. You have 9 lives, darling. Especially if you've got Leo energy. That's that feline energy, darling. Someone is literally looking at the Empress and they're mad as fuck. They're trying to spite you. But you're out here just enjoying the beauty of life. Minding your business. Someone's mad at the fact that you are a divine feminine. Okay? Or masculine watching this. They're hating on you. Trying to hurt your feelings. That could be what people are trying to do as well. Because they don't want you to see yourself as beautiful or as abundant or as successful. Okay, so people could be trying to just put you down. It's a strategy, okay, so that you don't tap into your power. You don't recognize yourself as somebody who's powerful. You know, it's projections. Remember, words are spellings. So if somebody keeps saying to you, you're ugly, you're worthless, you're a peasant, you're this, you're that eventually you're going to start believing that. Because, you know, a spell is basically repeated words. This is why we say affirm things 3 times, you know, or a multitude of times. When it comes to routine, do something ritualistically. Make it become a ritual. Do it multiple times. That's how you create manifestation. So somebody could be trying to do something to you. They're trying to hurt you because they don't want you to see how powerful and how amazing and how vibrant you are. Okay, but the same people that are trying to hurt you and tear you down, they're the same people that need your energy. We need Empress energy in order for things to continue. Because the Empress is the creation. You know what I mean? If she stops giving birth to things, things will die out. So, yeah, but what it is people just actually love you. Okay, please clarify the Sun. Maybe somebody feels bad as well. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands. What do you look up to? The ethers, darling. You're looking into your horizons, or your future is bright. For some of you, you know how to tell the future. You have incredible foresight. Or like I said, she's holding up her wand towards the sun. That's where you get your energy from. You've got a lot to look forward to, Libra. So just focus on that. Yeah, there's people out here that's all stressing out. Could be a Sagittarius. Okay, please clarify the King of Wands. And then we have the Lovers. Beautiful. The King of Wands. I meant to say the King of Swords. So the King of Wands and the King of Swords could be the same person. It could be a strategy. Maybe they're not showing you how they're feeling, but they're really actually very passionate about you, but they're trying to keep themselves controlled. I also feel like somebody hates that they love you. Someone is like in love with you and they're infatuated with you, but they hate that. Okay, but with the Lovers card, yeah, because remember I was saying that the King of Swords is someone who's detached from their emotions, but then here's the Lovers. This could also represent that you may need to make a choice. Okay, you could have to make a head over heart decision, or you're trying to figure out where your emotions go and where, because underneath, what was underneath oh so humorous? It was oh so loving. Okay, so it's about balance. But someone's acting like they don't love you, but they really fucking do. Or somebody could be being cruel to you. And like, I'm hearing like treat them mean to keep them keen. I don't know why people do that. Someone feels like being mean to you is demonstrating that they kind of love you, but it's not. It's just making you detach, okay? Or someone who you thought was detached from you actually loves you, or they choose you. Okay, Gemini energy. Or you will be triumphant. Like maybe you're trying to get to somebody's emotions and you eventually will, okay? You are also the people's choice. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm seeing a lot of love and abundance in your future, okay? Someone also loves the way that you think. With these 2 cards, the King of Swords and the Lovers, I'm getting like sapiosexual. Like somebody loves the way that you strategize. They like the way that you think. They like your mind. They like your thought process. They're just in love with that. They're just like, wow. And then we have the Nicest of Passion, so the Knight of Wands again. So yeah, somebody was trying to ignore their emotions, or they were trying to ignore what they're passionate about, but they can't anymore. Okay? But yeah, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing the Knight becomes a man, okay? Or going towards what it is that you are attracted to. What is pulling you in? Or somebody could be very attracted to you and they're about to make their move, darling. It could be somebody who's foreign. Because the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, they're normally people who are from a different place. It could be somebody's accent. Or there's something very exotic about someone. This could be you. Or somebody's coming to kind of like rescue you and take you out of a situation. Again, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy rules the ancestors. So this could be literally you connecting with your ancestors telling you where to go. Because, you know, Sagittarius is the 9th house. That's the house of God, the ancestors, the divine. It's a spiritual house. So that could be what this is. Your spirit guides or your ancestors are literally saying, okay, you know what? You need to get off that throne real quick and get on that horse and just, you know what I mean? This is how you get out of a situation, or this is how you get what you want, or this is who you get what you want. There also could be someone that's got their eye on you and they just think that you're so fine. They just want to, they want to, you know what I mean? I'm getting a lot of sex appeal, a lot of passion here. A lot of, But there's a lot of beautiful energy. I just feel like there's like an Aquarian energy that's hating. But it doesn't have to be an Aquarius. It's just the energy of Aquarius. You could have those placements. Aquarius does rule humanity. So it could be a body of people that are like hating on you. Okay. All right, let's pull this. But I'm getting with the Lovers and the Empress, you're loved and adored and supported. Maybe somebody is choosing to love you. Okay. Or you just got a choice that you need to make. Or someone is being strategic. Maybe somebody's not like showing their hand, but they will eventually. Yeah, we have the extrovert. This is like you going for a job. And like, you know when you go for a job and you get an interview, right? But you just cannot tell because the people, they have these great poker faces. I mean, this could